as they get into, he's going to be helping his son in order to prepare presentations for the ministry.
Well, Milo, it's time to prepare for service. Are you looking forward to going out this weekend?
Yeah, I am.
Good. What's your favorite thing about service?
Well, I like being out with my friends.
Yeah, me too. It's nice going out with others who want to serve Jehovah. It's really encouraging. Well, to prepare, I thought we would go over the August magazines. Now, do you remember where we get the magazines, the ones we're going to use in service?
Yeah, at the back counter of the Union Hall.
Yeah, that's right. So I was thinking maybe every Wednesday night after the meeting, we could go back to the back counter and we could get the things we need to be able to go out and service that weekend. Could you help me do that?
Sure, I'll remind you.
Okay, sounds good. So after reviewing these magazines last night, there was the Watchtower. It said, Life After Death, Is It Possible? And then we had the Awake, Your Cells, Living Libraries. Now, as we went over them a little bit, which one do you think you would feel more comfortable in presenting?
Well, I liked the Awake about our cells.
Yeah, that was a very interesting article. Do you remember anything in that article that jumps out at you?
Well, I remember one fact at the top of page 5. It says that the information in a bacterial cell would fill a 1,000-page book.
Okay, so that's a good point to remember. We might be able to bring that out with the householder. Now, every month, the Kingdom Ministry has a sample presentation, and it helps us with these magazines. This particular month, the Kingdom Ministry is in July, and it gives a sample presentation there. So I thought maybe, would you like to read that? And I'll be your householder.
Okay. My name's Milo. We were just showing our neighbors an article that discusses the extraordinary amount of information contained in our cells. Many believe that life came about by evolution, while others feel that life was created. What's your opinion?
Well, I think we were created.
That's a good thought. Well, this magazine highlights discoveries about the amazing complexity of cells, which has prompted some scientists to wonder if life had a designer.
Okay, very good. That's excellent. So that presentation there just kind of gives us a general idea of what we could say and be able to present it. But what we'll do is we'll practice it a few more times and we'll try to get it more in our own words. Now, can you think of why it would be good to put it in our own words?
Well, it would make it more understandable.
Yeah, it would. And plus, we would be more comfortable in presenting it when it's in our own words. But before we practice, I'd like to talk a little bit about our service bag. Now, do you remember that Caleb and Sophia video that showed what we should take in our service bag?
Yeah, they brought their Bible, the set of magazines, and a pen and paper.
Yes, that's right. So those are the essentials that we should have in our service bag every time we go out. And then as we progress a little bit more in service, we'll find other publications that we can use as well. Now, why do you think we need that pen and paper?
Well, to keep track of night homes.
Yes, that would be very good. And you know, you've been doing that for us over the past few months, and you've been doing a great job at that. I really appreciate it. It's really helpful. So, but if we go out this weekend and we find someone interested, what are some things you think we could write down if we find someone that's interested?
Well, maybe their name and their address.
Yeah, that would be very helpful. And there's some other things that maybe we could jot down as well. Maybe what we placed with them, maybe some high points of our conversation, and even the date and the time of day we were there. That would help us to be able to get back and do a return visit with them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take turns practicing our presentation together and see if we can't get it into our own words a little bit better. And maybe next month we can rehearse different settings from the ministry school book. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.